hero they call me.
Alright, hey, let's play. Welcome back to more Yakuza 3, Chapter 9, The Plot, with your boy, Hero They Call Me. Last episode was mad short. I don't know if this one's gonna be short as well. We did a lot of the side missions. We might have done all the side missions in this game already, who knows. A couple episodes were mad long. The Kazama-looking guy really said all of that. Yeah. All in English for some reason. Somehow I understood him. Can't help but wonder what he wants. All we know for sure is that he's wrapped up in this whole mess somehow. Riki, what's wrong? You still hurt?
Yeah.
Not really. Emotionally damaged. Aniki, I just don't know what to think of all this. Why'd that guy with the mustache save my life? Especially after he shot the boss. Why help me? Rikia. I need you to head back to Okinawa. I have some loose ends to tie up here. But you, there's nothing keeping you in this city. But just hear me out, okay? Right now, we don't know whether the man is in the sketch is a friend or foe. Go home, be safe, take care of Saki for me, watch after Morning Glory. Can you do that? Yeah. Mushi Mushi. What's up? What? The chairman of Hakuho? Hey, Kiru. You know mine? From Hakuho clan? Sounds like he swung over here to see you. I don't know him, but alright. I don't think I know him. God, a place like this has been underneath Kamurocho all this time. Who would have thought? Well, you want to talk to me? Yes, you must forgive me. I'm afraid my organization is in part to blame for all the trouble you've been facing. I'm here to hold myself accountable. Accountable? Yes. Oh shit. It's a bomb! What are we looking at? Go? Kanda? What, his head? Fine. What is the meaning of this? Hermini? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Last night at Hakuho HQ. Kira, you dirty son of a bitch! You're not getting away with us! Alright, Chubbs. Take it easy. The hell is a stone face for, huh? Don't just sit there twiddling your thumbs. Say something, jack off. Aniki, this is my office. I suggest you be a little more respectful. You can shove your respect. But weren't so damn chill about everything, I never have got my ass whipped by Kiru. I told you in the officers' meeting, I don't consider Kiru-san my enemy. This wouldn't have happened had you not gone looking for a fight. Now I'm getting lectured by some limp dick coward, huh? Well, I don't want to hear it. You need to settle down there, big man. What a nutcase. Like a giant child throwing a tantrum. Here, Mimi, give me your cash and your boys. I'm calling Minnie Mouse from now on. Kira ain't surviving the nights. Then I'm gonna be 7th chairman, and I'll even let you be my captain. Surely are a fool, aren't you? Shit, I dare to say that again. The collection you just demolished was worth over 1 billion yen. Like, I give a rat's ass. You wipe your shit stains with that kind of cash. Money isn't the issue here. You just can't seem to perceive worth, neither theirs nor yours. What was that? See this, you little shit? I realize I failed to mention this before. But the truth is, I'm much stronger than I look. Yeah, he's a fucking Dragon Ball Z villain, that's why. Jesus. What, he's gonna rip his head off with his bare hands? Just twist his head off like a bottle opener? You're useless to me now. That perhaps as an apology to Kira-san. Alright, boys, take him away. Don't do it here. He's made a big enough mess as it is. Sir. Hey, hold on a sec. Mine, wait, Mine. No, you're dead. See ya. Off with his head. Suppose it's my fault for allowing Kanda to rise so far above the station. Yeah, my deepest apologies. Can we consider this Nishiyama family incident resolved? Sure, why not? Plan to assemble the Chojo clan families without delay and attempt to restore order. As for Hamazaki, my Haku men are searching for him. Though I suspect he won't turn up. You have some idea where he might have gone? I do. I imagine he's no longer in the country. What do you mean? The head of the Japanese Snake Flower branch, Lao Kowloon, is dead. Snake Flower headquarters would never accept such failure. Given Hamazaki was Lao's partner, they surely kidnapped him in retaliation. The rest of his family was apparently found floating in the Yokohama Bay. Jesus. That's a Snake Flower, alright. In any case, without us even having to lift a finger, the Hamazaki family is gone. Plan to reach out the Snake Flower headquarters to hopefully prevent any further bloodshed. That's so. Kira-san, the Chojo clan is on a nice edge. We need you now more than ever. I suggest you take care of yourself. Farewell. Fare thee well. This guy reminds me of Tachi. Was it Tachibana? Was that what his name was? Who told you to handle things like this? Not sure I follow. Let me restate. Would Daigo have done the same thing in your shoes? I doubt it. Then why are you? Well, Daigo's no longer the one giving orders. The decision was mine and mine alone. By the way, Kira-san, the blame for all this rests on your very shoulders. Daigo-san told me everything about your orphanage in Okinawa. You're a coward. No regard for the position you hold. You may think you're turning over a new leaf, but it's all meaningless. Your hypocrisy. What? I intend on moving forward in the way I see most fit. Methods aside, I do see myself as a successor to Daigo-san's legacy. Mine, you? In other words, every last thing I do is done with the aim of aiding the Chojo clan. A motive I'm sure Daigo-san would approve of. Anyone that stands in my way will be eliminated. Even if that person is one of our own. I'll never understand it. What could Daigo-san see in a man like you? Mine, you've lost your way. Excuse me? And someday I'll prove it to you. I don't expect you will. I have nothing to learn from you. Fucking wrecked. It's like, that's the chapter, that's it, imagine. Wouldn't you be surprised at this point? I don't think Mine was the kind of guy to slaughter one of his own like that. Pretty fucking brutal. Wouldn't you say, Kira-chan? These Kana's out of our hair. Hamazaki probably fish bait by now. I mean, it's all over. Everyone who was trying to rub you and Daigo out of the picture is finished. Well, not exactly. Hamazaki was a traitor, there's no question about that. Thanks to the snake flower, he and his family are no more. But that doesn't mean this is the end. There's still that man who looks like Kazama. I doubt he would have put a bullet in Daigo just for the hell of it, meaning someone's probably giving him orders. That's the only explanation for him shooting Nakahara and stealing the landing too. He can't be working alone. Hamazaki's the most obvious suspect since he was after the control of both the resort and the Tojo clan. But if this Kazama guy was working for Hamazaki, why would he go out of his way to save Kira and Rikiya? There's still a ton of question marks here. Here, I'm gonna try to find out what happened to Hamazaki. Flores, do me a favor and look into Mine and Hakuho. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Hakuho clan while I'm gone. Mine? At this point, Tojo leadership's been practically decimated. Majima and Mine are the only two left standing. You planning I got a horse in this race? If I was, I sure wouldn't have said it to your face. Alright. I'll see what I can dig up on Hakuho and that Kazama look-alike. Speaking of Kazama-san, his family is leaderless now that Kashiwagi-san is gone. Think you can step up to his place, Majima-san? Oh, and be careful. I'm sure some of the other families will try to take advantage of the power vacuum this creates. Sure, you got it, Kira-chan. Kira, let me know the second you learn anything. I will. Well, all that's left to do now is put this plan into action. We'll be in touch. Guess I have a date with the Kazama family. Guess so. Yes, you do. First things first, I gotta make sure Rikiya gets back to Okinawa. The least I can do is see him to a taxi. Talk to Flores first. What are you gonna do with the kid, Kiryu? I'm sending him home. It's too dangerous for him to stay here. Agreed. You might want to at least take him to a taxi after all he's been through. It's only fair. Yeah, I was planning on it. Alright, Rikiya, it's time for you to go back. Yeah, come on. I'll take you over to a taxi. If we leave now, we should be able to get you to the next flight down. It's okay, Aniki. I can go on my own. Barely any time has passed since the Snake Flower tried to murder you, Rikiya. You shouldn't be out by yourself, not yet. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's go. Alright, bud. Get the fuck out of here. See you, nerds. Alright, here's your taxi. Fucking. Guess this is goodbye for now. Show Rikiya off. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, the taxi will take you to the airport. Make sure you get on the flight, okay? Aniki, I'll be fine. Just make sure Nakahara and the kids are safe. After all, we still don't know who we're up against. It sounds like this whole thing is out of the Tojo clan's hands at the very least. But Nakahara is still in the hospital. You're the only one those kids can rely on. Same goes for Ryota family. They're all counting on you, Rikiya. Right, I won't let them down. Anyway, guess it's time for me to go. Try keeping yourself out of harm's way, okay? Yeah, I'll be home soon. X. Doubt. Who called him? Is this Kazuma Kiryu? It is. Who's asking? This is the Minister of Defense, Tamiya. Tamiya? The big chungus. As you're aware, I've been in contact with Daigo Dojima regarding the proposed Okinawa deal. Yeah, your secretary, Toma, told me all about it a year or so ago. Right. Unfortunately, after Daigo Dojima was shot, Suzuki supporting members of the Tojo clan have flown into the overdrive attempting to push the resort. In turn, I had no choice but to ensure my military expansion bill passed as well. What do you mean? I thought the resort started back up because you tried to pass your bill, not the other way around. Not exactly. My attempts to see the military expansion bill pass were the result of a further party. My hands were forced. What does any of this have to do with me? I need you to do me a favor. Keep the resort from starting up again? Not quite. Though the end result will ultimately lead to that. I'm not sure I follow. Aren't your base and that resort some kind of linked pair? If the resort doesn't happen, neither will your base. This matter is regrettably not as simple as that. Regardless, if you still want to put a stop to this resort deal, come to my office in the Diet Building. Diet Building, huh? You heard me. I'll have my driver wait for you in front of the Millennium Tower. He'll bring you to me. Fine, I have a few questions of my own that I could use answering. The Diet Building? That's a weird name. What could Tamio want with me? Who's the third party you mentioned? I knew there was more to this than just some international or internal Tojo clan feud. I should let Date-san know what's going on. Date, what's the scoop, Kiru? Date-san, I just got off the phone with Tamio, the Minister of Defense. What? Why would he want to talk to you? Wish I knew. Either way, it looks like someone from the Tojo clan is still pulling the strings in all this. Tamio also mentioned some kind of third party being involved. He asked me to come to the Diet Building and talk to him in person. I'm about to head over. To the Diet Building? How are you going to get there? He's sending a driver over. Apparently we're meeting in front of the Millennium Tower. Wait, Kiru, take me with you. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. So want to meet up outside Millennium Tower? And risk making Tamio's driver suspicious? Probably not a good idea. Let's head over there together, okay? Where are you now? At Serena, as always. I'll see you out front. Alright. Of course. Where else does he go? Like, seriously. He's like, I'm gonna go do work, and then just hangs out at the bar. Do we have any side missions? We have one, so we're gonna actually take the taxi because it'll be quicker to get there. Nice little sub-story right in front of us here, somewhere. Hello? There we are. 6 years of my brother's life have been stolen away because of false charges. I'm asking for any help I can get to save his life from unjust imprisonment. It can't be her. Read the truth. Hey. Oh, Kira-san. What are you doing standing around here? Oh, and who's that? What you heading out? I think they're... Hey, you over there. I knew it. It is you. You're the journalist. Look what happened to my brother, thanks to you. What happened? Never intended for that to, journalists only care about themselves. Do you have any idea what horrible things happen to people you write about? My brother didn't kill anybody. Okay. Sounds like you two had quite the past. Yeah. What happened, exactly? Maybe we should talk someplace else, sure. 6 years ago, there was a murder here at Cafe Alps. Here, the suspect was a man named Yuchi Akshi-san, whatever. I'm just gonna call him Yuchi. The woman you just saw is his sister, Nozomi, Yuchi, Akichi. I investigated the story and wrote an article implicating Yuchi-san as a murderer. I can do it. And this was the article that woman was talking about. That's right. Yuchi has consistently denied any involvement in the crime since his arrest. To be honest, even though I wrote this article, I wasn't completely convinced he'd done the deed. I didn't even want to publish it. I didn't want to make him out to be a criminal before we had all the facts. Let me guess, it got published anyways. I was the only person in the department who even considered Yuchi-san might be innocent, and I was only just getting my start as a journalist, so I had to go along with what my department wanted to do. I dug much too far into Yuchi-san's life for my investigation. I interviewed his relatives, even people in his neighborhood. Because of my reporting, people started labeling Akichi family as a murderer family. They were forced to move. Poor Nozomi-san got bullied a lot at school too. That kind of stuff happens. But I guess she does have a pretty good reason to resent you. Ever since Yuchi-san was declared guilty, I can't stop thinking about him. Should I have written that article? Were the charges against him false? False? You mean there's a chance Yuchi didn't do it? What makes you think that? I actually used to have a part-time job here, a long time ago. That's so. I worked with Yuchi-san. We talked all the time, and I got to know him pretty well. I just don't think he's a murderer. Huh? After the story got published, I swore I'd never repeat the same mistakes. I've become an honest journalist who only reports the truth. Are you really just gonna let this go then? What? You still have doubts about the case, right? Yes, then shouldn't you be trying to discover the truth? You know what? You're right. I think I gave up after the article came out. You're absolutely right. I think I'll look into it one more time. How should I go about it, though? I mean, it's been 6 years since the murder happened. I guess you gotta start by talking to everybody involved in the case. Sure, but... What? Did you help me, Kira-san? Huh? If I don't find out the truth, I'll regret writing that article for the rest of my life. You want me to look into the old murder with you? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Why not? Thank you. Okay. Who do you want me to talk to? Tell me about this crime, Yuki. Yuki was arrested for 6 years ago. Alright, here's the rundown. Crime occurred late at night. The cafe had closed and the employees were busy cleaning it up. First person to discover the crime was a waiter by the name of Kenshita San. Yoshita-san. During this cleanup, Yuchi was another one of the waiters at the time, headed to the dumpster behind the cafe. Right, but he passed by the locker room on the way to the dumpster. He noticed the door was ajar. Through the crack in the door, he saw cafe manager Oda-san and waitress Usami-san in a compromising position inside the locker room. Usami was Yuchi-san's girlfriend, and so this meant that Yuchi-san had just witnessed the scene of his lover's infidelity. Upon seeing that, Yuchi-san flew into a rage, barged into the locker room, and began grappling with Oda-san. All the while, Kinoshita-san, the waiter, was at the front of the cafe still cleaning up. Worried that Yuchi-san had to come back yet, Kinoshita-san went to check on him. Spotted Yuchi-san leaving through the back exit. Kinoshita-san then noticed the door of the locker room was open. When he peeked inside, he found Oda-san's dead body bleeding from the head. Okay, sounds like he beat him up. Cause of death was cerebral contusion from the blunt force trauma to the head. They found a bloody ashtray by the body. That's the gist of it. I see. You really do know a lot about this case, but from what you say, Yuchi's motive seems pretty clear. Sounds obvious he killed the guy and his girlfriend was cheating on him with. Sure, that's what the police thought too. And when they discovered more evidence later, they decided to arrest Yuchi-san. They found more evidence? Oh, I should give you this. What is it? A notebook I used to collect information about the case. Please take a look at it. You might see something I missed. Yep. Okay. Select Yakuza notebook to look at information. People read the case. New information may be added to the notebook as the investigation unfolds. Check the notebook frequently to find hints as to where to go next. If you get stuck, take another look at the Yakuza notebook and think about where you might need to go to find the next clue. Got it. Bruh. I'm a fucking... Don't want to do this. Oops, wrong button. Items. Where's the notebook at? Okay, here's the notebook. I found it. Okay, so there's Akichi, there's his sister, it's the lead detective, Maida. Detective for Police Investigation Division 1, led murder investigation from the start. His initial suspicion of Akichi led to the arrest, and a parallel drinker found in the bar areas of Kamurocho almost all nights of the week, just likes coffee. We'd have to go to bars to find him. Attending famous private school for girls, plans to skip college, work postgraduate, believes brother's innocence. Yeah, we already know she gives out flyers. Usami. That's the victim, Oda. Manager Cafe Alps discovered by Akichi having an affair with waitress, beaten to death with ashtray. Blunt force trauma to the head. Waitress Cafe Alps had a relationship with suspect, had already ended shift on day of murder, but stayed in store. Maybe she killed him and he took the fall. Waiter Cafe Alps was closing register at the time of the murder. Not present on day of the murder. Okay, and then Kinoshita, waiter Cafe Alps, cleaning with Akichi at the time of the murder, discovered Oda's body after witnessing the scene and called police. My only guess is that I'm going to go meet up with this guy at a bar. So, guess that's where we'll go next. Okay, so apparently you can't complete this mission until chapter 12, so we're going to do it in chapter 12. We'll start it there and get it done. So I'm not going to waste my time fucking, going around getting things now when we can get them all in one video. And then I think the final chapter, chapter 12 is the final chapter. So we're just gonna head to Sierra and hang out. I don't think you have to get them all in certain chapters. I think you can do it all in one chapter, hopefully, or else I'm fucking it up right now. We're never gonna find out who killed this guy, but I really don't care, honestly. Kiryu, what do you look? What took you so long? Sorry guys, son, I had to go solve a mystery. I got here as fast as I could. Don't worry about it. Gotta say though, Tamiya ringing you up is a pretty unexpected development. Yeah, hopefully meeting him will clear some things up. Hope so. Don't forget that Tamiya is one of the biggest political figureheads in the country. Who knows what he could be planning? In other words, we should be ready for anything. About good to go? Yes, I am. Yeah, let's do it. Great. Time to swing by the Millennial Tower then. Alright, there's our ride. Let's head on to the Diet Tower. It's called that. You must be Kazama-san. Yeah, you're Tamiya's driver, right? Actually, the secretary. You can call me Higaki, sir. And you're from the media, yes? Yep. Name's Ate from the Ian News. Used to hang my hat with the Force, though. That's how I know Kiryu. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid I cannot allow you to report it to. Hold your horses. What we have here is a prominent government official arranging a private meeting with an ex-chairman of a major crime syndicate. If you don't let me come, I'll have to write an article based on that alone, and who knows what kind of conclusions I could draw from that. But, sorry, but I think it's for the best if you let Date-san come with us. We promise he won't write anything about what he hears today. Right, Date-san? Yeah, sure. Very well, then please get in the car. Yeah, I will get in. Alright, let's go. Very well, sir. Just get in the car and we'll be on our way. Blows us up. It's like, now with that issue out of our hands. Two birds, one stone, baby. What's up, big man? You're younger than I expected. That is? Name's Date, with the Keelan News. I'm researching Suzuki's link with the Tojo clan. The famous detective turned reporter. Now, if you gentlemen a drink. No, thank you. I'll be sitting so far back. I hear you're running an orphanage on a piece of land earmarked for the resort. That's right. Rumor has it, that's why Daigo Dojima backed out of the deal. What's your point? My point is our objectives in all this are aligned. Meaning what? You want to put it into the resort, yes? I too find that the most preferable outcome. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Without the resort, won't your military expansion bill be doomed to fail? It will, yes. However, that doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter, why not? It's simple. I had no intention of passing that bill in the first place. What? Explain yourself, Tamiya. Military expansion bill, the resort deal? I want to know everything. As long as you don't forget the favor I mentioned earlier. What would you like to know? What should I ask about? Purpose of the military expansion bill? What's the real purpose of your military expansion bill? My goal in all this is bringing a highly secretive global syndicate to light and destroying them. Secretive, not secretive, you moron. What, like some mafia involved in the resort? If only it were that simple. The organization I'm attempting to expose is known only as Black Monday. Wait, you mean the black market arms dealers? See a reporter worth your salt, that's right. It was 1987. With the cash in the New York Stock Exchange, the world was thrust into economic depression. A man named Andre Richardson and his followers were thought to have orchestrated the whole thing. Both the Day and his group were given the name Black Monday. I concocted this Okinawa military scheme as a means of smoking them out. Smoking them out? What do you mean? As you know, the space has been touted as the linchpin of the revolutionary BDM system. Trillions have been spent on its development. Imagine how much the plans alone would be worth. Not chump change, that's for sure. With the combined effort of our superior technology and America's advanced weaponry, this new BM system, once installed at the Okinawa base, would make us nigh untouchable by hostile nations. Japan would be the safest country known to man. Any possible threat to the rest of Asia would be essentially non-existent for decades to come. They're putting something like that in Okinawa? BMs could bring about a massive shift in the global balance of power. This would be man-spreading. At least that's what everyone has been led to believe. Led to believe? That's correct. It was absolutely vital that that's propagated those rumors, that we propagated these rumors. What are you getting at? Consider this highly advanced weapon technology who might be interested in making off of it. Hold on, you're not talking about Black Monday. Indeed I am. With clientele based all over the world, they're always on the lookout for new wares. With these rumors circulating around the international market, well, the end result isn't too difficult to imagine. This is an opportunity that can pass up. All this BMD stuff was just bait to draw Black Monday out into the light. Same goes to the military expansion bill. It was just a fake trick to them into resurfacing. Fake or not, I had to act as though I was insistent on passing it. That's why I suggest to resort to Suzuki by pairing out two proposals. I can keep both my bill and my scheme alive. In other words, this tactic led me to deceive every last citizen in our country. It was the only possible way. But you said you don't care about the bill passing anymore. Does that mean? Yes. After all this time, I finally ensnared Black Monday. Then you never planned on running against Suzuki to be Prime Minister, either? Such a thing is for the young and vain. I have no interest in the position. But even if America's wrapped up in this, it's too big for you to have planned alone. Right, you are. I'd like to speak further to that point as well. What else you want to know? Yeah, sure. Let's go with... Came up with the military expansion bill to lure out an international arms smuggling syndicate known as Black Monday. Their leader, Andre Richardson, would no doubt be drawn in by the BMD system they're proposing for Okinawa. In other words, the only reason Tamiya was so insistent on the military expansion was so you could stamp out Black Monday once and for all. He has to be working with someone, though. Someone with connections to the U.S. Army. That person holds the key to all this. What should I ask about? Man who shot Daigo. Why not? You know the man who shot Daigo? Fortunately, I can't say I do. Should have known. Me and that Kazama look alike, right? Damn, but you knew what he wants. Wait, did you say Kazama? Is he the one who pulled the trigger? You know him? But the Kazama I know and the one you're talking about are the same man, that is. And tell me, this Kazama you know, just who is he? Joji Kazama. Younger brother of Shintaro Kazama, former patriarch of the Kazama family you once belonged to. Kazama-san had a brother? That looks exactly like him? You weren't aware? No. I see, I suppose it's not a surprise he never mentioned the fact. It's not? No, you see, after Shintaro lost both his parents at a very young age, his brother Joji was his only surviving relative. Such a bond is nigh unbreakable. If he and Joji were really that tight-knit, you think he would have mentioned the guy to Kiryu. How close they were doesn't matter. There's simply no chance they could have lived as normal brothers, none at all. And why's that? They are walking two conflicting paths in life. So what? You're saying Kazama's brother was a cop? He used to work in what is now currently known as the Foreign Affairs Division. Whoa, only the most elite officers get in there. Elite, huh? I could see how you think so, given your history on the force. It's funny, though. Two men who are the same batch to protect the future of our nation. One sits in the stuffy office sipping whiskey all day, the other piles his trade on the American shores. Replies. Piles. What? You don't mean... Joji and I came up through the ranks together. He's the only friend I have in this harsh world. What? You and Kazama's brother? Everything that happened in Okinawa to this point, Joji and I orchestrated the whole thing. What do you mean, orchestrated? Formulated the plan while Joji used his organization to carry it out. Then Joji shooting Daigo, was that part of the plan too? Can't rule out the possibility. What organization are we talking about? Is Joji still with the force? No. He left the Japanese police years ago. What are you talking about? He's working with the American CIA. Yeah, no shit, he was speaking English. To be precise, he's with the Central Intelligence Agency, Far East Intelligence Division. Damn, son. Pretty intense. So, Tamiya and Joji Kazama, an agent with the CIA, and the younger brother Shintaro Kazama are working together to bring down an arms smuggling syndicate called Black Monday. But if that's the case, why did Kazama-san's brother shoot Daigo? Need to know what the CIA is really after here. What should I really ask about? The favor. You mentioned a favor. What do you need? I need you to save the lives of two men. Who are they? The first is my former secretary, Toma. Former? What happened? 2 weeks back, he tendered his resignation. Why? He learned the truth about why I was advocating the military expansion bill. And so he abandoned me for the man now in control of the resort development. Which is who? A Yakuza. What? The head of the Tojo clan, Hakuba-chan, Yoshitaka Mine. Hold the damn phone. There's a high probability Toma will attempt to divulge our secrets to Mine, guaranteeing that someone will in turn try to silence him. Someone. This is the other man you wanted me to save? That's correct. I need you to make sure he doesn't kill Toma. And who is he exactly? Joji Kazama. Yeah, no shit. I could figure that one out yourself, Kiryu. Come on now. You have any further questions? What about the CIA, bruh? Apparently, Toma joined up with Mine once he learned what Tamiya was really after, and now Joji Kazama is trying to silence Toma before he can spill any of Tamiya's secrets, so it looks like they need to stop Joji. Why did Toma join Mine in the first place? And what does Mine have to do with the resort? I need to know more. CIA, baby. Tell me about him. I don't know why they're just gonna make this a one cutscene. So Kazama-san's brother. working as a CIA spy in Japan, of all places. Necessary evil. The CIA has been tracking these smugglers for years. My work with Joji is another step into a large plan to snuff out Black Monday. So you're saying Kazama's brother quit the force, joined the CIA, and is working for the Americans now? That's right. But then why is a guy like that going around putting slugs into people? So it was him, the man who shot Daigo and Nakahara as Kazama-san's brother, was it? We already know that. You guys not paying attention? I can't say. It does seem likely, though. Why would he do that? CIA agents on this case have been given the following orders. Track any of all movements Black Monday makes in regards to Okinawa military expansion bill. Eliminate anything or person that puts the success of its pressing mission at risk. What do you mean, eliminate? Those who refuse to sell their land, they were shot for the good of this mission. Yes, remember that Joji isn't the only CIA agent on this case, though. I believe you already met some of the others. Wait, the men in black suits? Correct. The foreigners who assaulted you were all spies sent to these shores by the CIA. You were attempting to put a stop to that resort deal after all. If that's true, then the guy who shot Kashiwagi were CIA. Jesus. Why would Kazama-san's brother do that? Why murder one of his own countrymen? Why not? Joji's side, CIA is the only thing that matters anymore. What do you mean? You two may be too young to remember, but 30 years ago, the nation was far more conservative. Caught with a brother in Yakuza would be at constant risk of persecution. To say nothing of Joji's situation with Shintaro, a high-ranking Tojo officer. When the truth came to light, Joji could do nothing but leave his post. Does that make sense? Dark time for him until the American government reached out. Thus, in a country where skill mattered over all else, Joji started fresh. Now he will do anything the CIA asks. Oh fuck. Yeah, I got more questions for you. I gotta learn about Mine. The CIA needed the military expansion bill to stay afloat so they could lure Black Monday out in the open. And it was under CIA orders that Joji shot Daigo for refusing to take my land. The CIA is almost like a second family to him now. After what happened during his time on the force, that explains why he's so loyal to the US government. What should I ask about? Honestly, I was not expecting this game to go US government CIA shit. Toma left to get the lands for the resort on his own. The man he went to help was Mine? Precisely. Not sure that makes much sense. Kashiwagi's info was right. The ones pulling the strings in the resort were Suzuki, Joji, and Kazama. And an organization with the Tojo that Joji was working with. The truth of the matter is complicated. Telling me. Ever since the Tamashiro incident 2 years ago, not one parcel of land has been purchased for the resort. What? Then why Kazama go as far as shooting Nakahara for his deed? Keep the military expansion bill alive. If word got out that the land acquisition had stalled, so too would the bill itself. Black money was slipped through our fingers. Hence the most prudent option was intimidating Nakahara, essentially forcing him to give up his land. And he used the Tojo to do it. Yes, in order to get Daigo Jojima on their side. CIA stole the deed to the plot. Morning Glory rests upon the attempt to force his hand. However, Daigo didn't take the bait, so they shot him. I believe so, yes. That's when Toma brought up the issue of the halted land at Kurul. At Kurul? Sure. No doubt he promised Mine full control of the finished resort in exchange for his assistance. Full control of the resort? How would that benefit Toma? You're aware that he was born and raised in Okinawa, yes? Yeah, he told us as much himself last summer. 3 years ago, Toma stepped into the political world hoping to enact serious change in Okinawa. When he learned at the base and the resort, he was determined to help for the sake of his home. Yeah, he did say something about wanting to see Okinawa flourish. It's the only thing he ever cared about. When the link between the resort and the Yakuza was almost made public last year, Toma introduced me to the Tojo Clan's chairman, Dojima, to ensure the base didn't go down without it. Or down with it, sorry. However, he never truly cared for my base. Keeping the resort afloat was his ultimate goal. And I guess Toma first ran into Mine when he brought you there to talk strategy with Daigo, huh? He then found out a year later that everything I was working towards was all fake. With the resort deal fully in mind, he approached the Hakuho clan to form a pact. Toma and Mine are working towards a common goal, albeit for different reasons. Well, alright then. Never thought Mine betrayed the clan, though. He always been like Daigo's loyal lapdog. Can't say I understand the man. But with all that's happened, he's now the de facto head of Tojo clan. How would it be his if he just waited quietly? So why make the move now? But why? Kazama-san's brother and the CIA are promoting the military expansion bill to destroy Black Monday, while Toma and Mine were throwing their weight behind the resort. I think I'm finally starting to see the whole picture here. That was a long bit of dialogue. Toma and Mine are pushing the Okinawa resort, while you and the CIA try to corner Black Monday. All starting to make sense now. This guy's gonna get assassinated. Don't stand near windows, that's where you get shot. I need you to stop Joji. Stop him. You're asking us to interrupt the CIA mission? Correct, if that's what it takes to protect Toma. Why is the CIA so keen on getting rid of him in the first place, though? He knows too much. He's aware of my ties to the CIA and the fact that the military bill is fake. The CIA are gonna shut him up. Indeed. But I have no desire to see Toma killed. I want to save both him and Joji. Hold on, didn't Toma muck up your plans? Why save a guy who's standing against you? Man with strong enough convictions will inevitably hold great ambition. Someday make the ambitions reality. That's what my mentor always told me. Toma has a good heart. He'll be an extraordinary politician before long. That's your reason? It's more than that, Date-san. If I had to guess, I'd say Tamiya is not the kind of guy who just abandoned one of his men. It would go against everything he stands for. I'm right, aren't I? Okay. If I stop in Toma now, I'll put an end to the resort too. Besides, Kazama-san's brother and I have some unfinished business. So you'll do it? Not because you asked me to. All I want is to protect Morning Glory. Fair enough. You keep Toma safe from Joji, I'll assure that the resort never sees the light of day. Swear it. Well, technically the resort wouldn't see the light of day if I let him die either. Toma, where is he now? In Okinawa, meeting with the Prefectural Assembly, if the sources are correct. I thought Yakuza like you only exist in stories these days. Seems we have a visitor. Something going on out there? Suzuki Security? What? Someone must have planned this from the get-go. Well, Kiryu, you don't have much choice, do we? That's right, there's only one route out. And these security guys, what should I do with them? Essentially, Suzuki's personal soldiers. Do whatever it takes to get through. No problem. I'll assume the responsibility. One more thing. What is it? You said earlier that you're not interested. But doesn't every politician dream of becoming prime minister someday? Now allow me to flip the script, if you will. Can a foot soldier become chairman just by saying they want to? Those who reach the top are lifted there by their actions, whether they will it or not. Am I wrong? Guess you have a point. Well, alright. We gotta move. Yeah, no shit. Gotta fight a billion people again. These game's chapters don't make sense. Some are like extremely long, others are just 2 minutes. Hot damn, that's a lot of guys. That's some. I'll mop up here. You go sneak out the back. What? They're media, remember? Just show them your business card. They should let you through, no problem. Then, if I don't come back, tell Majima-san everything we just heard. Kiryu. Now go. And Kiryu just dies here and I gotta play the rest of the game as Majima-san. Alright, boys. Let's have some fun, eh? I think I'm scared of you? I love that roll kick. I think it might be my favorite move in the game. I'm just like, watch me flip. Okay, guys, I got a taser. Oh, I caught his arm. See ya. Night night. Get rid of this guy. I don't want to get tased. Don't tase me, bro. That taser out. There it is. Zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. You guys like being tased? Bet you don't. Slam a jamma. Save my special for in case like a bigger guy gets in here eventually. They all look the same. I don't know if that's racist or not, but they literally do. They're all like the same height. A couple different models. This guy's big. Yeah, there's a big boy. He's dead big boy, but he's a big boy nonetheless. Oh, you're scared? Get up. Stomp on your face. Killed him. Murdered. Perfect. Anybody else? Oh, round two, eh? Alright. Damn it, there's no end to them. Oh, someone's in a truck. It's Majima. Who else would it be? Honestly. Well, fucking nutcase. Hero-chan, where'd you go? Right here, idiot. Well, thank the freaking stars. Thought I got squished you flat like a bug. Hurry up and hop in. Alright, let's head on out. The fuck out of here. Thanks for picking me up in the dump truck. Alright, so that's the end of chapter 9. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about the episode down below. And as always, share the great gospel here to call me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.